President Trump's first campaign by using two undercover agents in a so-called honeypot operation?
Incredible.
Todd Pyro joins us with details. Todd.
This is big. Under the leadership of new FBI Director Kash Patel and Deputy Director Dan Bongino, the Bureau has reportedly launched an investigation into the agency's plan to infiltrate President Trump's first campaign using two female undercover agents. The Washington Times reporting that the program was launched in 2015 by then FBI Director James Comey. The honeypot scheme was actually kept off the books, and according to a whistleblower, Comey's investigation was separate from Crossfire Hurricane. You, of course, know that as the FBI's operation that looked into allegations Trump's campaign colluded with Russia. A whistleblower disclosure says, quote, the case had no predicated foundation, so Comey personally directed the investigation without creating an official case file in Sentinel or any other FBI system. The FBI has multiple methods of protecting highly sensitive investigations, so Comey did not have a legitimate reason not to officially create an official investigation file or have a file number. FBI leaders are reportedly looking for those once undercover agents who are said to have infiltrated the Trump campaign at high levels. Back over to you.
This story is insane. Thank you so much, Todd. The whistleblower said that Comey personally directed it and using two female undercover agents as honeypots. They say it usually refers to an undercover operative who feigns sexual or romantic interest to obtain information on a target. So were these honeypots targeting Donald Trump? Were they targeting people on his team? Were they women that we were seeing on air all the time traveling with him?
If this is true, he's a dirty cop. And this is the same thing that is alleged that they did the same thing to Martin Luther King Jr. as well and recorded him to use as leverage. So the FBI, which was supposed to have reformed if this report is true, apparently never reformed at all.
Yeah, J. Edgar Hoover moved. James Comey always said he was above it all.
They literally threw everything at this guy but the kitchen sink, and he still was able to do what he's done. Oh my goodness, these people are something else, bro. They tried to do all the hoaxes and they tried to send the ladies at him. Like, bro, goodness gracious. And then they tried to, dude, oh my goodness, they've tried everything. They are literally running around with their heads chopped off like chickens. Goodness gracious, bro. A honeypot scheme too? Like, what the fuck? When he said that he was going to get in and dismantle the Democratic Party, like every single one of their angles and elements that they use to blackmail folks and put them in corners and all that shit is being exposed. Like, and then they're being exposed for, being Nazis, and they're being exposed for, hiding and covering up their own, like, parties and people within their parties, like SA and harassment stuff and all it. Like, bro, it's filthy in the Democrats right now. They really got some cleaning up to do. They need to clean out their closet, bro. Straight up. And this right here is terrible. This is another one in the win column for Donald Trump, bro. He is kicking y'all ass. All because y'all kept making these mistakes and was going crazy and heinous on some bullshit. This right here is fucking crazy, bro. That y'all got caught doing this. And then the voting fraud, bro, it is just too much with y'all. And then y'all funding the cake. It's just so much. It's so much. I'm done. I want to hear from y'all. What are y'all thoughts on this? How does this make you feel? Is this another one of the moments where you're like, I knew it. I knew they was doing this type of shit? Because that's how I felt when I first seen this shit. Like, I knew they was doing this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, that's just me. I want to hear from y'all. What are y'all thoughts on this? How you think all this is going to unfold? What do you think is going to happen now? What do you think they may find? Like, what else do you think they're going to find on these people? Let's talk about it. Ins and outs in between all of that. Drop them in the comments.